we're now done with the first set of games in the UCL, and wow, I had some horrible ass picks. God damn, I got cooked. Let's get right into this. PSV versus Arsenal. I predicted that PSV could potentially be getting the upset, and honestly, I was confident in this pick. I really thought Arsenal were about to freaking flop like they always do, but they went in. They went ham. And they killed these freaking Dutch little punks. PSV lost 7-1 at home. That is the crazy part. 7-1. You know, any team can have their bad game, but in the UCL, in the round of 16, especially after these teams have already had their first set of games and like gone through a bunch of difficult tasks already to get to this point, you beat them 7-1. That is insane. Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. I had Real Madrid winning, and Real Madrid now is sitting with a 2-1 victory, and now going to the away match. So it's going to be at the Wanda. In the next game, PSG. I thought this was a 50-50. Actually, I thought it was a 55 Liverpool, 45 percent PSG. But PSG, they were trash. They were doing really good in the first couple minutes. I think first half they were great, and they deserve to be up by more than even a couple goals, you could say. I would say actually 2-0. But they deserve to be up 2-0, but by the second half, you can see they got frustrated, and it seemed like that experience and that battle tested that Liverpool, and basically that what the Premier League or being in a competitive league does to you. That started taking into effect, and PSG got frustrated, and they lost at home, and I believe they hadn't lost since November. So horrible result for PSG. I was not expecting this, and Liverpool seemed like they pretty much got it done. Club Brugge versus Aston Villa. I didn't watch this game. I thought Aston Villa was gonna win pretty handedly, and yeah, it seems like that's what happens. They won 3-1 at the away match. Benfica versus Barcelona. Benfica should not be allowed to be back in the freaking Champions League after this performance. Losing to 10-man Barcelona, especially when all these, I don't care how good some of these players are. They are 17, 18, 19-year-old players. 17, 18, 19-year-old players, and you have a 35-year-old old ass Polish dude. This game should have been at least 3-0. And Barcelona, they had a crazy performance, convincing performance. You could even say that this kind of established how, like, even prior to the Madrid versus Barca, or the Clásicos, and Bayern Munich versus Barca, I feel like this was the point where they kind of established themselves as, we are Champions League contenders. So that was an insane match. Borussia Dortmund versus Lille. Yeah, I mean, I still have Lille winning. I predicted Lille to go through. Bayern Munich versus Bayern Leverkusen. Bayern Leverkusen just threw away this freaking game, this tie. Bayern Munich won 3-0. I felt like I kind of get upset when I see refs giving those type of penalties. Bayern Leverkusen, then you got a freaking red card, and yeah, and the goalie made a mistake. Just I mean, can you even blame Xabi Alonso in this? So yeah. That game is pretty much over. I forgot who I predicted. And initially I think I had Bayern Munich, but then I spoke with my brother and he convinced me that Bayern Leverkusen was a better option. Feyenoord versus Inter Milan. I knew this. Feyenoord did not beat AC Milan. AC Milan beat themselves. AC Milan were horrible, and Inter Milan is doing good. You know, they won 2-0 at the away match. You can only expect that they're going to increase the gap at home. So, let's get right into this, and let's give who I think will now make it past in the brackets. So, as I said, originally I had PSV winning against Arsenal. Now I have Arsenal going through. Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. Originally I had Real Madrid to go through. I think that the season ends now. The season's gonna end. I think Madrid is gonna make it to the final of the Copa del Rey. I think their league is basically done. La Liga is finished, and I think the UCL is also done. Atletico Madrid, I predict them going through. PSG versus Liverpool. What can I say? Ain't no way PSG going to freaking Anfield and taking 2 goals. There's no way. This match is done. This tie is done. Liverpool, you guys are frauds. Sorry, I'm not Liverpool. PSG, you guys are frauds. And I don't ever want to hear Dembele. I had him as my top 10 players for this year. He had a decent game in the first half. That finishing is freaking wreck level finishing. That's Farmers League finishing right there. So that's the Dembele that we know and love. Or at least I know and love. Aston Villa, I would say they already have it against Club Brugge. Benfica versus Barcelona. I mean, what the heck can you say? You lost against 10 men, and majority of them are 17-year-old or teenagers. Benfica, you're freaking trash. Fuck on my face. Lille versus Dortmund. Again, I have Dortmund losing. Lille's gonna beat them in the home tie. Bayern Munich's basically through. Inter Milan is basically through, in my opinion. So these are the matchups. I'm gonna tell you right now. Arsenal did great against PSV. This is the big boy match. As much as we want to talk shit about Atletico is hard to get through, and you have to have a good. I would say you have to have some type of ice cold in your veins to get through this team. Atletico is gonna frustrate Arsenal, and then Arsenal is gonna lose. That 7-1 performance doesn't mean anything. Liverpool is obviously gonna make it past Aston Villa. Aston Villa has gotten pretty good results ever since Rashford and Asensio have came in, but still. Barcelona versus Lille. I think did Barcelona lose to Lille or they lost to Monaco in the UCL? They lost to one of those teams. But either way, I think Barcelona is gonna beat Lille. Inter Milan versus Bayern Munich. If this was Inter Milan versus Bayern Leverkusen, I would have went with Bayern Leverkusen. But I have more confidence that Inter is going to beat Bayern Munich than Inter beating Bayern Leverkusen. So, again, my pick, Company's season, or I should say his UCL season, ends here. Company's not a good coach. I don't care what anyone says. Atletico Madrid versus Liverpool. This is actually a lot closer. And I think with this game against PSG, this was also a statement win. This was a statement win. And I think I have to give it to Liverpool. I'm going to give it to Liverpool. As good as Atletico Madrid did against Real Madrid's not doing good right now. And we thought that they were peaking. They might have peaked too early. I think January might have been their peak. Or I should say mid-February, January. That might have been when they have peaked. Because now Mbappe is doing bad. Well, I know I'm going back to the Madrid game, but Mbappe has been doing bad for a couple games. Vinicius has been trash. I mean, Bellingham hasn't been there, so yeah. How good is this Madrid team at this very moment? I know Brahim Diaz was cooking, and Rodrigo's also not doing that bad. But anyways, we move on. Barcelona versus Inter Milan. I said this from the very beginning. There's 2 teams who Barcelona do not want to play in Europe. 2. Liverpool, who I think would be the easier matchup of the 2. And the second one is Inter Milan. Inter Milan, with this playing style, and I think honestly against Hansi Flick's style, Inter Milan has, or I should say Italian teams, for the most part, have Hansi Flick's coaching style's number. Inter Milan has Barca's number. I think 9 out of 10 times, Inter Milan can win. That being said, Inter Milan will go through. And we have a Liverpool-Inter Milan final. I forgot who I originally had, But this is the tie, or this is the final that I currently think would will make it. Or I should say, this is my prediction for who is now going to be making it to the UCL final. Was I freaking showing this? Damn, dude, my freaking screen was on the way. A fucking idiot. Oh well. Damn, I don't even think I showed these. I fucked up on this. Alright, whatever. I have Inter Milan beating Liverpool. I don't think Liverpool will be doing the double. Arnold Slot doing the double in his first season? I don't think so. Not in my watch. Inter Milan's going to be winning. God damn you fucking... No, I don't want this. Inter Milan's winning the UCL. That's my prediction after these first set of matches in the round of 16. So, anyways, I haven't gotten a subscriber in like 2 weeks. What the fuck? Anyways, that being said, go like and subscribe and comment what you think. Come on, guys. I said 80 by the end of this month. I think I'm gonna drop that down to 60. I think I can still do 30 subscribers this month. So we'll see. Anyways, guys, peace out. Pumpkin Pigs out.